Muletrain!
Well, it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, November the 14th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
At 7 o'clock on Monday morning, we had a light freeze. 31 degrees was the temperature at that time to start out this week before Thanksgiving. 71 was the high on Sunday and down to 31 on Monday morning. So quite a span of 40 degrees. Also, the first freeze of this season was also a light one, and it came at 7 o'clock on Friday morning at the National Weather Bureau station here in Muleshoe, and that was 29 degrees Friday morning on Beat Kermit morning, and boy did we beat Kermit. And congratulations to the by-district championship Muleshoe Mules from 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. And now let's look at what will happen in this week before Thanksgiving weather-wise. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Sliding control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Sunny today for Monday, high around 71 degrees, north winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming west-southwest in the afternoon hours. Clear tonight, low around 34, southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Tuesday, high near 78 degrees, west winds around 5 miles per hour. Clear Tuesday night, low around 40. Warm again on Wednesday, sunny, high near 77 degrees, southwest winds between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 46. South-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Thursday, mostly sunny, high near 72 degrees, windy conditions with a southwest wind between 10 and 20 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 30 miles per hour. In the afternoon hours, winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour Thursday afternoon and early evening. Mostly clear Thursday night, low around 34. Gusty conditions again with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Northwest winds between 25 and 30 miles per hour, decreasing as the evening goes on. Friday, sunny, high near 56 degrees. So we'll have a warm week ahead of us until Friday, when it drops down to 56 for the high as a cold front moves through the area. Northwest wind between 10 and 15 miles per hour, mostly clear. Friday night, low around 28. Repeating our forecast for today on Monday for the Muleshoe area: sunny, high near 71, north winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming west-southwest in the afternoon hours today. Clear Monday night, low around 34. Sunny on Tuesday, high near 78 degrees, west winds around 5 miles per hour. Clear Tuesday night, low around 40. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Beto Diaz, Muleshoe Mules senior quarterback, threw for 343 yards on Friday night at Denver City as Muleshoe advanced with a dominating performance over the Kermit Yellow Jackets by a whopping score of Muleshoe 68, Kermit 13. and now we advance to the area playoff game, and that will be Friday night against Breckenridge at 7 o'clock at Big Spring. So get ready to back your Muleshoe Mules down at Big Springs this Friday night as they meet Breckenridge. With the game Friday night of last week tied 7-7, the Mules scored 4 consecutive touchdowns to open a 34-7 halftime lead. Senior Michael Lozano rushed for 159 yards and a touchdown for the Mules, and the Mules are now 7-4 on their season. Now we face Breckenridge, and their season record is also 7-4. Senior Jason Flores caught 4 passes for 96 yards and 2 scores, while senior Dagan Dunham also had a pair of TDs for the Muleshoe Mules, now by-district champs, and they brought home the trophy to prove it. Also from our district, Littlefield will now advance and play Bowie at 6 Saturday evening at Mustang Bowl in Sweetwater. This is all in 3A. Also from our district, River Road will play Brock at 7 Friday at Mustang Bowl, also there in Sweetwater. Clyde and Wall meet at 7:30 Friday at Brownwood. Now, Littlefield defeated Crane 63-20 to advance, and Wall defeated Shallowater 47-18. Also, in Region 1, Division 2 by district games, Canadian 54, Roosevelt 0. Idalou 28, Dimmitt 0. And also Farwell advances, and they will play Wellington Friday night at 7 at Dig Bibbins Stadium over in Amarillo. In Region 1, Division 2, Idalou plays Coleman. And that's all in 3A except the Farwell game with Wellington. Also, congratulations to Muleshoe High School. They won first place in Pampa in the debate and forensic tournament. And also congratulations to their coach, Louis Pacheco. Now, winning first place in duet acting was Jasmine Gutierrez and Fernando Salamanca. Another first place in dramatic interpretation went to White Parker. Second place, also, all of these are in dramatic Fernando Salamanca. Fourth, Ricardo Torres. Eduardo Pintoa got 5th, Zena Gallegos 6th, Miranda Melendez 8th. And White Parker also placed 3rd in humorous interpretation. Miranda Melendez placed 1st in prose interpretation, and also in prose interp, Jasmine Gutierrez 2nd, Ricardo Torres 5th, Zena Gallegos 6th, and Mario De Hoyos 8th. Third place in poetry interpretation was White Parker and Zena Gallegos 4th. In impromptu speaking, 5th place, Mario De Hoyos, 6th, Lillian Huerta, and Yvette Elizalde was 6th in foreign extemporaneous speaking. In cross-examination policy debate, Cody No and his partner Isaiah Rosales were second. Congratulations to all of those MHS debate and forensic team members. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Libby Leal and Angelica Toscano want you to join them at Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. Come and eat anything from quesadillas to grilled cheese and the best hamburgers in town, open every day of the week. I especially like the bean and cheese burritos. I have traveled throughout Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado and never eaten at a better Mexican food restaurant than the original Leal's. This is Julia Reynolds, and I know that the original Leal's is the best.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by the Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC.
The Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center will have a big turkey dinner on this Thursday from 11 to 2 at the center located at Main and Avenue D. This is a fundraiser for the Senior Citizen Center. Tickets are on sale now in the office of the Senior Citizen Center for $10, or you can buy it from any board member. They include Kenneth Henry, Ronnie Dent, Evanelle Dale, Gary Glover, Danny Stansel, and Marcia Rasco. Call the Senior Citizen Center at 806-272-4969. And that's the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center will have at their center for the public on Thursday from 11 to 2 a turkey dinner, including all of the Thanksgiving trimmings. The Muleshoe City Council will meet in regular session at 5:30 on Monday at City Hall, and they have a long agenda, but among the items they will consider purchasing and renovating the property at 303 South Main to be used as a training facility. They will consider reimbursement of receipts from the Muleshoe Road Riders Motorcycle Club for reimbursement for their 2016 motorcycle rally from the hotel and motel tax funds. Also, the city council members will consider recommendations from the Muleshoe Economic Development Board for the reappointment of Joe Osterkamp for a 3-year term on the Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation Board. They will consider awarding a bid for the renovation of elevated storage tank, consider amendments to the bylaws for the Muleshoe Housing Authority, receive financial statement for October, and they will have a closed session in personnel matters in regards to the Economic Development Corporation Director. They will consider action regarding that closed session in open session. And among the administrative reports, the Economic Development Director, Casey Coker, has been elected to the high ground of Texas Board of Directors for a 4-year term. The TML Multi-State IEBP Region 3 election results were tabulated, and David Riley will represent Region 3 from October the 1st this year to October the 1st, 2019. The annual city Christmas party is scheduled for noon on Wednesday, December the 7th at the Muleshoe Country Club. At the end of the meeting, the mayor, Cliff Black, and city council members will give closing remarks. And of course, we will be there and film that meeting, and you can see it here on Channel 6 online and on the air in its entirety. Also meeting on Monday, the regular session of the Bailey County Commissioners Court. And Deborah Redwine, the Justice of the Peace, is retiring, so they will go into an executive session to deliberate personnel matters regarding replacing the Justice of the Peace in Bailey County. They will discuss in open session the JP applicants and interview process, and also they will set times for interviewing the applicants for the Deborah Redwine position of Bailey County Justice of the Peace. The Watson Junior High School girls basketball team will play Idalou at 5 o'clock for the 7th grade here in Muleshoe, and the 8th grade will play thereafter at 6:15. On Tuesday, the report cards will be sent home in the Muleshoe schools, and on Wednesday, the University Interscholastic League academic contest will be held at Dimmitt. The Muleshoe High School Lady Mules will play Tuesday night here in Muleshoe, Olton, and the JV girls will play at 5. The varsity Lady Mules will play at 6:30. It's time for Project Christmas Card. What we ask you to do is to figure how much you pay for Christmas cards. Then add the cost of stamps, and don't forget your time is valuable. Send that contribution to Project Christmas Card at the Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe. You can take your contribution to the First Bank, Muleshoe State Bank, or the Parkview Nursing Care Center for Project Christmas Card, or you can simply mail it to Parkview Nursing Care Center, 1100 West Avenue J, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347, or hand it to Joy Stansel if that's more convenient for you. Deadline for getting your contribution into Project Christmas Card is December the 14th. Just before Christmas, a giant Christmas card will be printed in the local newspaper wishing your friends and family a very Merry Christmas. The money made from Project Christmas Card is always used at the Parkview Nursing Care Center to make it more like home for all of the residents. Again, the deadline is December the 14th, but do it now. Simply Christmas, a craft, recipe, and holiday gift idea workshop is being held Thursday at the Bailey County Cooperative Association meeting room at 610 East American Boulevard here in Muleshoe at noon, and it will cost $15 to attend, sponsored by the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. Call Kathy Carr, Bailey County Extension Agent, at 806-272-4583 for more information. They will have a tasting of holiday foods, ideas to kick off your holiday decorating and gift giving, and also you'll be given a recipe book to take home. We'll be back with more information on the Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Come in and sign up for Tattered Tumbleweed's Christmas wish list and place items in the store to your wish list. Then your family members, friends, and Secret Santas can come in or call and get exactly what you want, and Tattered Tumbleweed will gift wrap for free. Bridal shower selections now available for Jordan Martin and Cutter Glover at 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe. Get 25% off a great selection of the beautiful persnickety clothes for the little ones. Brand new Women Are Making Art adult coloring books, postcards, kaleidoscope creations, perfect for sparking creativity and helping you relax and unwind. Christmas is underway at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe, Texas.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center has a new nurse practitioner, Christy Lee, and she is taking appointments now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, located inside of our hospital. Dr. Susan Davis' office is also located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and you can call her at the same number, 806-272-7544, to make an appointment with Dr. Davis. The new nurse practitioner at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street is Christy Price, and you can call now to make an appointment with her, 806-272-7544. The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture will have a Christmas tree lighting at the National Mule Memorial Site on Saturday night, November the 26th at 7 o'clock. And that is Small Business Saturday. And Shop the Shoe. That's the Muleshoe for big savings from now, November the 26th through December the 17th. And turn your receipts into the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce office, which is located right next to the National Mule Memorial statue. Now, participating merchants in the shoe will be Granddaddy's Frying Cocks, Mohawk Auto Parts, K&K Pharmacy, Tattered Tumbleweed, Steve's Hat Shop, Granddaddy's, also Bywise, Lasting Impressions, Antiques and Fine Things, and Stone Grace Boutique right here in Muleshoe. That all starts on November the 26th, Small Saturday Business Day, and will continue through December the 17th. But the Christmas tree lighting will be on 7 o'clock Saturday, November the 26th at the National Mule Memorial Site. Now be sure and enjoy reading the sweet, sweet story about cookies from Muleshoe. It is about Kyra and Eric Washington and how she sent hundreds and hundreds of cookies to Afghanistan when he was serving there with the Marine Corps. And you can see that on our Twitter and also on our Facebook. And also be sure and enjoy the Veterans Program from Muleshoe High School. It was an exceptionally good program last Friday, Veterans Day, at the Muleshoe High School Carrie Moore Auditorium. You'll also enjoy hearing all of the 4 church programs from the Calvary Baptist Church, the First Baptist Church, the First United Methodist Church, all of Muleshoe, and from In Search of the Lord's Way, courtesy of the Earth Church of Christ. Enjoy the Kenneth Henry interview. He is the president of the board of the senior citizens here in Muleshoe, and also the director, Geraldine Redwine, and we talked to them about the big turkey dinner they'll serve at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center on this coming Thursday at noon. Also, be sure and enjoy the interview with Dr. Joshua Rollins of Plainview, an orthopedic surgeon who will start coming to Muleshoe on Friday, November the 18th, and you can make your appointments through Dr. Rollins' office in Plainview to be seen right here in Muleshoe, or you can get a referral from your local doctor. So a lot going on in Muleshoe. And next month at the Trinity Christian Center Church, the 17th annual benefit for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels concert. It'll be Friday, December the 2nd at 7 o'clock. The doors will open at the church at 6:30, and all money will go to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels. Now, there's no admission charge. They'll just take a free will offering. This year's program will be 1960s and 70s tribute show, and of course, Christmas music too. In our bargain basement, we have to give away a kitten to a good home, and this kitten stays indoors. Please call 806-729-6479. If there is not an answer, please leave a message on the answering machine. That's to give away an indoor kitten to a good home. Call 806-729-6479. Leave a message on the answering machine if there is no answer. Jeannie Kirby, 89, of Bovina, the mother of Paula Benton of Muleshoe, died at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center on Thursday afternoon, shortly before 2:30. The funeral service was held at Saturday in the First Baptist Church of Bovina, where she was a member, with Curtis Shelburne, the minister of the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ of Muleshoe, officiating. Burial was in the Bovina Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Jeannie Kirby was born March the 20th, 1927 in Albuquerque to George and Mabel Frederick. She married Al Kirby Sr. in California on December the 14th, 1942. Mrs. Kirby worked alongside her husband Al for many years as a bookkeeper at their welding shop. She wrote for the Bovina Blade and participated in an exercise class in Bovina until just a few years ago. She loved working in her yard, and she was an avid Cubs fan, as well as any sports that her grandchildren were involved in. She treasured her grandchildren and the time she spent with them. Jeannie Kirby was a member of the First Baptist Church in Bovina. She was preceded in death by her husband Al, who died in 2005. Her parents, her three brothers, Paul, George Jr., and Roscoe Frederick, and two sisters, Mabel Evans and Lurleen Compton, and her son-in-law, Steve Benton of Muleshoe. Jeannie Kirby is survived by her daughter, Paula Benton of Muleshoe, her son, A.L. Kirby Jr. and his wife, Susan of Bovina, and 5 grandchildren, and also the great-grandchildren. The grandchildren and their families are Joe Dan Tarter, Kyle and Cale Tarter, Clay and Kyle Tarter, Vandy Trotter and her husband Stan, Corey Chansey, Isla Grace Combs, Jason Kirby, Caden Mason and Rylan Kirby, Tyson Kirby and his wife RJ, and their children Ashton and Harper, and also Josh Kirby. The family suggests memorials be sent to the First Baptist Church in Bovina. The address is 308 3rd Street, Bovina 79009, or St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, 501 St. Jude Place, Memphis, Tennessee 38105. Also, you can leave online sympathy messages for the family of Mrs. Jeannie Kirby of Bovina at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please remember Al Kirby Jr. and also Paula Benton of Muleshoe and all of the Kirby family in your prayers, please. Also on our prayer list, please remember Barbara Mae Blackman. It was good to see her and her daughter, Marsha Lynn Douglas, of the Metroplex here on Sunday afternoon. Also, remember R.L. Scott and his wife, Doris, always in your prayers. Mary Nell Bleeker, Louis Wayne, and Wanda Schaefer. It was good to see Robert Hooten out at church on Sunday morning for the Veterans Day program at the First United Methodist Church. However, his wife, Maureen Hooten, is still in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center in swing bed. Remember Violet Dean, please, and Ollie Mae Clausen of Levelland. She really was formerly from the Beulah community of many, many years, a resident out there, and she's Iva Noble's mother. She fell recently, and she is back at the nursing home there in Levelland now. Mark Allen. Also remember little Paisley. That's Mr. and Miss Kevin Harris's granddaughter, and she was born last month at University Medical Center Children's Hospital in Lubbock, and she was premature, and we need to remember her and her whole family in our prayers. Cody Johnson, a Muleshoe High School teacher, his wife and children, these families who are bereaved. Jim Bickle, formerly of Muleshoe, 87 years of age, of Ballinger, the brother of Benny Bickle of Earth. James Kemp, 90, of Muleshoe. Dr. Margaret Street, 58, of Muleshoe. She was the sister of Ruth Locker of Muleshoe. And Gwen Gulker, 91, of Muleshoe, and the mother of Linda Elder of Muleshoe also. We are working to the very best of our ability with Fox Sports Southwest to be able to broadcast the Muleshoe Breckenridge area playoff game Friday night, and we will let you know how the negotiations go as soon as possible.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6. As well, find it free of charge on demand anytime you want to listen to it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Muleshoe has a fancy dugout. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And The Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle all hope that you enjoy The Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504 or check them out online, bcecoop.com.
Heritage Village in Muleshoe has some old buildings and horse-drawn vehicles.
People come to take pictures. They get up next to a building or Anywhere they like is a scene for them. They'll come and take pictures of their babies or their ones fixing to get married, but it is photographed a lot.
Kenneth Henry is a volunteer at the village.
Some of the first buildings they moved were ranch houses and the old railroad depot. But it's grown. We've got an old hotel. We got a dugout.
This is Taj Mahal of a dugout.
It is the best one that I've ever seen. When I was a kid, I was in a lot of dugouts, but they had dirt floors and dirt walls. This one is concrete floor and concrete walls, and it's bigger than most, the size-wise.
That dugout is about 20 by 20 feet square.
It's a nice place because when you do a dugout, it's cooler. You're down below, but they've got windows in this one.
Well, we know about two families that lived in the dugout. The Gentry family, mother and dad and 5 kids. They lived here in 36. When we were redoing the dugout, the gentleman that was taking it all apart, he found 2 newspapers, and they was 1932 and 1931 of Fort Worth Tribune.
Dolores Harvey works at Heritage Village. She says the Bondurant family owned the land south of Muleshoe where the dugout was first built. Some members of the family lived in that dugout in 1943.
They said Grandma had to live in here 6 months while they was building her house. Said she wasn't none too happy. She always made the comment she was tired of living in a prairie dog hole.
Bondurant grandkids played in the dugout when they were growing up.
We took the top part off and hauled it to town, and then we dug the same dimensions as the old one.
Concrete steps now lead down into the dugout, which has furniture and accessories in it.
The entranceway, that part is new wood.
Kenneth Henry and Dolores Harvey of Muleshoe's Heritage Village. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.